Oh, hi. Thanks for clicking. Alright, so today we have a new video for you guys. It's gonna be kind of funny, we think. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, we're gonna do half our faces. We both have a little bit of a different makeup style. We do our makeup a little bit differently, but it still looks good. But we definitely cannot do other people's makeup. So, we've tried a few times and it never really works out. So today we're gonna do half our face. She's gonna do my face after that and try to match what I did. I'm gonna do her face and try to match what she did, and we're gonna see how this turns out today. And we're also gonna try the Jeffree Star Platinum Ice highlighter because we've never used that highlighter before, and we really want to see what the highlighter is like. Everybody is really boast about it, and we love Jeffree Star products, so hopefully we love it too, and I'm sure we will. And if you like our video, go ahead and give us a subscribe. If you want to give us a like, give us a comment. Just let us know what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you have any suggestions, we're always up for feedback. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with contour, and like I said, we're just going to do half our face and then match it. So let's go ahead and get started with the contour. So I'm going to be using the Morphe Bronzer. I think that's the same that we used last time. So go ahead and dip in and just look in that mirror and get that carved out.
I'm using the 8L by Morphe, the highlighting contour palette to use my contour.
She's a little dark, honey. She's a little dark. I put it on. See, I think I need to get a lighter one. I pulled it down a little too far. But, so what I like to do is I like to go in. I like to go in with my Jeffree Star contour brush to carve it out. And then I use that to carve out my contour on my nose, and then I use my Morphe 439, excuse me, for blending it out. Alright, Jenna, so I have a very serious question to ask you.
What's that?
What is your spirit animal?
Oh, God.
Mine is Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Your spirit animal is Silky. Of all people to be your spirit animal, it's her.
She doesn't.
I figured
really
you'd go with
care too
Vanjie
much.
because
We love Vanjie. Miss Vanjie. Okay, you guys, so this is not even a joke. Like, I'm not even kidding. So, we make my boyfriend watch RuPaul's Drag Race with us, okay? He's like a punk rocker kind of dude. Like, he's in that punk scene, and, you know, I love him to death. And I support whatever he does, and I'm very proud of him for what he does, so it's kind of cool that he watches it with us and enjoys it. Okay, so, but his personality is Brooklyn Heights, and he looks like Brooklyn Heights and Miss Vanjie. We swear to God.
like they could really be their love child.
So he is the living proof of Brangie. So funny. Alright, so last week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race was pretty good. Snatch Game was horrible. We haven't made a video, so we can talk about a few episodes. Oh,
Snatch Game really was horrible.
I started doing the other side of my face. Let me get rid of that real fast. My bad.
I almost put my eyeshadow on my cheek.
You're like off camera, you know that, right?
I'm sorry. I can't see, I'm blind. Alright, I'm done. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. I started doing the rest of my forehead. This is a mess. Because, you know, it's like the motions, like you're just so used to it.
You're so used to doing the whole face.
Alright, let's get this. Alright, so like I said, I like to go in with that Morphe 439. Just to get that all, like, nice and blended out so it's not such a harsh line. It's still got that nice, you know, cut, but it's not too harsh. And then just go back in with that. And then I've been using my Jeffree Star powder brush for my blush. And I really like it because it picks it up really well and it just kind of glides it on so it's not too... I used to use my 439 for that, but I just kind of dip it in. And I'm using this Real Her Be Fearless. She's old, same thing I used last time. Haven't really got anything new. Oh my god, I just did it again. At least it's not very much. I like realize it as soon as I start doing it. So like you
Right.
can definitely tell. Alright. So then I like to go in with my damp beauty blender after I get all that. Let me get this part of my contour just done real fast. I like to go in with my damp beauty blender and just pick up some loose powder and just go right in there and let it set. Because I don't really use concealer. So this is kind of like, I guess, my concealer, if you will. So I just kind of like to let it just, you know, sit on there. It's something that I just started doing recently, and I really like the way that it looks after it sits, because it just like really just melts into your skin. It really does. And it just carves it out and makes it look really nice and defined. I really like it. You gotta make sure you get that bridge of your nose.
I like how these colors look the same.
Is that which ones did you use?
I used Skip and Single from Skip and Love That from my James Charles palette.
They
But I
really
think
do
we're gonna
look
have
the
to find a
same.
different color.
Alright, so I really wish that he would have put these names like on the thing like most have it like down there, because this
Right. That way you can see without the plastic.
exactly, because it's having to stop. Alright, so I am going to be using Daddy, Social Blade, Glock, and possibly Cola. So we're gonna see how this works out. Alright, so I need to go back in. I could go in here. And see, what's going to be even more funny about this is the fact that we're not even watching really what each other's doing.
Right.
So we just have to go by look.
See what it looks like and try to match it.
I mean, obviously we know what colors we're using, so that's pretty much what it is. Like, you know the colors and that's it. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my eyebrow, Anastasia Brow Wiz, obviously. Shade Auburn. I feel like I should get a different shade. I feel like my hair is getting a little bit more lighter. So now it's getting lighter outside. So I think I'm going to get a different shade. Something that's, because right now I'm using the Auburn and it's just a little dark and it's starting to be a little red. Well, obviously it's Auburn, so it's always been red, but it just looks more red now, I think, with the color of my hair. But yeah. So eyebrows are simple. I don't really do much. I never really used to draw on eyebrows, but I decided I was going to shape my eyebrows and pluck them. Usually I get them waxed, and I decided I was going to pluck them, and a year ago, plucked them, and now over here I have no eyebrows on either side, as you can see. I mean, I have some, but
I just get mine waxed. I don't pluck mine.
she's not a plucker. Alright, and then you just go in with the back. Sorry, I had to do my eyebrows off camera, otherwise... Well, I guess I'm still on camera, but not looking at the camera. Sorry, obviously we had a little partake before, but look at that eyebrow. Look at that eyebrow. Bitch. She's on. Alright, so before I go in to do shadow, I like to just get rid of that loose powder around there. And then, okay, so you never told me who your spirit animal was.
Oh.
I kind of just jumped in and told you who mine was. And
I don't know if I can pick a spirit animal. Probably Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know why I was thinking Melissa Etheridge when you said that. And I was going to start singing her song.
Come to
My window. That's great. That's great. Alright. So I'm going to go in and start with the shade Guac and just kind of do that as like my base. And just start in the middle and then just kind of work your way around. And that's just going to be, so that way it just looks blended. Took it up a little too far up there, but that's fine. We can blend that out later. Alright. And then I like to use that same Jeffree Star JS5 to go back in with Shade Daddy. Actually, tap a little bit and do the same. Because when you go in with this one, it kind of just puts on a light layer. So it's still doing that blending effect. Gives you that up in the... brings it up. Not too much.
Just to blend out.
We're not trying to do garage doors. Try to use...
better than it was.
Which colors were you using?
I used these 3.
Alright, try to use like this one in between.
Escape, Artistry, and Skip.
You use this one at all?
That was the one I used with this in the beginning, and it was all the same color.
Alright, so try this one in the middle. See if that'll
This one?
blend them together. The one that you said was all the same color.
Alright, let's try that.
Alright. So I used to start from here to over here, but I like to start in the middle now because I feel like before it was like putting a bunch of color over here and then I wasn't getting much over here. So I start here and then kind of work back and then go forward.
Let me try my finger.
Let me see. It's definitely a little bit more blended. It needs a little bit more.
It looks really dark right here.
She's doing like a reverse smoky eye.
I'm trying.
Alright.
It's good enough.
So after I do that, I like to go in with the Jeffree Star JS 6 in that same color daddy, because this one's just a little bit more dense. So it lays it on just a little bit more thicker, if you see what I mean. Like so. Alright, so really glad that Raja went home on RuPaul's Drag Race. We're back to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race, okay.
Me too.
Really glad that she went home. I felt like she was being really salty towards Plastique Tier, and I feel like that wasn't really right.
But I'm also glad that Plastique's gone too.
Yeah, I feel like
she wasn't the worst for me, but...
Yeah, I feel like she was just pretty, and that was pretty much what she delivered.
Right.
And that's kind of it. Alright, so I like to go in with a light hand with that same color just to get that blended up just a little bit more. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Morphe M124. Obviously, we pretty much only use Morphe. Like, I think I have like one brush that I use that's not Morphe, and that's it. Alright, so I'm going to go in with shade Social Blade. This shade right here is literally the only reason I bought this palette.
Social Blade?
Yep. Remember when we saw the freaking promo for it and I was like, oh my god, that green, I need this palette.
Right.
Alright, so I like to just stick that right there in the middle.
Making so much noise over here.
That's okay. We're just some noisy bitches. Alright, so just stick that right over there in the middle. And don't worry if it's like, you know, kind of. Alright, we'll blend that out later. Okay, so I like to go back in with that JS6 again. And I'm going to dip into Cola. And I'm going to take that Cola exactly where I pretty much put the Daddy the first time. Just to give it like a little bit of a element, I guess you could say. And then it should blend right into the Daddy and give you that like aqua kind of effect. Okay. Then I go in underneath with my M431. And I'm going to dip into Cola. Since that's the outer color, I like to take the outer color the same. Just bring that down.
I feel like I need more highlighter. Oh, no I don't.
Alright. So a lot of this might be just like regular talk because we might want to talk about other stuff because it's time because we might just time lapse this.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm almost done though.
I decided to use Lavender Snow from the Platinum Ice palette for like a purple to kind of go with my eyes.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Alien Ice, I think, and see how that plays out. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Social Blade in there, just because it's not giving me that bam like I want. Alright, and then I'm gonna go back in that 431, wherever it went. She's always disappearing on me. Listen, I'm such a mess when it comes to doing makeup. Like, my stuff is always everywhere. Until I'm done, then I pick it back up, but... Oh my gosh. Bitch. Alright, so I'm going back in. That.
Definitely my new favorite highlighter.
Alright. Yeah, I can't wait to get to that part. I'm almost done. Just gotta go in with my 124 again. Just wipe it off. And then dip into canvas. That one I don't even need to look at the name because I use it so much, I know. And then I just like to take that in the corner. And then just blend that into the Social Blade.
I forgot my lashes, but it's probably a good thing because you don't ever do lashes, so I'm afraid you'd put my eye out.
Oh my gosh. Remember, I used to do shows, so I used to put lashes on. Alright, so this brush, the one I was talking about, this is the one, I don't even know what brand this is. I think it's a Target. I don't even know. So I just like to take this in and just blend all that together up top. And then it just gives you that seamless finish look, like, super blended. Alright, so we're gonna go in with...
I love my Troublemaker mascara.
Yeah, it's really cute. I just hate it for the bottom.
Oh, I don't do my bottom lashes.
Alright, I'm going in with this. This is for eyebrows, but I use this for my eyeliner. Just kind of...
Doing half a lip is going to be tricky.
Alright.
We'll see.
And then I like to take some from the bottom. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is going to be nice. This half lip. Okay. Alright. And then Better Than Sex mascara, obviously, to finish it off. And then throw on some highlight. And we'll be good to go. And then we're going to go ahead and do each other. It's makeup. Sorry, I thought I never was pulling in. Thought my honey was home, but it was just a neighbor. That's what I meant to say. Alright, so I'm going to go with my JS4. I use this as my highlighter, so I'm going to dip into that Alien Ice. Alright. I don't think I got enough the first time. Oh yeah, I definitely did not get enough the first time. I'm liking that a lot. A little bit on the forehead. Alright, I'm just gonna do my whole nose just because there's no really way.
Oh, I didn't put any on my nose because I didn't know if we were doing half on that too or not. So I should probably throw some on there.
Alright, so I think this is super cute for like the cheeks, but I think down my nose it kind of looks a little green.
Like more green than you wanted?
Yeah, down my nose. So I think I would use a different highlighter for my nose. But that's usually what I do when I use the Moon Dust for the,
Bitch, that glow, though.
Yeah, she's pretty amazing. Good investment, honey. Alright. So are we ready to switch? Oh my gosh, we do that all the time. Okay, alright, so we're gonna go ahead and switch makeup. We'll be back. Alright, sorry guys. So, I know I left you and didn't have a lip on. I forgot to put one on, so I went ahead and threw one on. And also, we forgot to mention that this is going to be a two-part video because it ran a little long. So, this is going to be the first one, and then the second part is going to be us doing this look. So, go ahead and look out for that. Go ahead and watch the next video if you want to watch part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.